From now on, whoever wins does a shot.
Yeah, that's
I wonder what throws.
Whoever wins the pot.
Flicking in for 2.5.
Whoever wins the blind.
He's not loving it,
So you
but
start crushing then, you know, you're a
16
bit,
to that much.
you're a bit too boozy, are you then?
Wow, Duff Dog with the set. Quickly checks it on over.
Check.
Frollo's checked about 8 times. Doesn't like his hand. Was that the King of Hearts? Oh, poor Martins. And now John knows Martins is going to bluff this card. Or value better. It's just the easiest check in the world, right?
yeah, Duffy's going to win some money
It's
here.
10 pints, isn't it?
It's whether he check raise or check calls. I much prefer the check raise, especially with an image like
I
John's.
pay you back with your own money.
But he has chosen just call.
I paid a lot of cash for Johnny. He plays it slow when he's got it. He plays it fast when he doesn't.
It's a strategy.
But
If he gets a do,
Martins!
it's a good river for
Good
John.
game, Martins. Good game.
Because it's a must value bet.
It's a must value bet, and also you just
The Martingale.
you can beat some
Martingale, yeah.
value hands.
I have to say now as well,
He's going to bet big.
I have to say, there's not very many people that have a lot of check raise bluffs in the river,
£5 red.
but John Duffy
Boys,
does.
£10
So this is a
Boys,
really
£20
tough
red.
fold. You might look at this and think,
But
oh,
that's it. He's going to
When
bet
he's
big
check
here,
raised,
and it's
and
only
he
going
has
to be
bet
like a
very
3x jam.
yeah.
That's
I
the
hope this
combination,
doesn't
isn't it?
deter JD from just call, and I assume he's going to go all in.
Little play with the ear, like, oh, this is a tough spot.
And
Over pot,
off you pop to the reward
875.
centre.
Hopefully JD's gonna
Look at this relaxing job from Duff Dog.
He has gone all in. He has gone all in.
Martin's just hating it.
He's absolutely hating it.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd expect John to 3-bet
You
jacks.
fancy over back.
Probably expecting to 3-bet 9s.
Yeah, fair.
So it's 5s, full,
Why I'm only
ace jack,
waiting-
ace 9. The only two hands, that, 3 hands that beat him.
It's okay, I can see. I can see.
And it is only about, what, 1100 to call.
It's alright, I can
You
see,
don't
it's
expect the
alright,
guy to
it's
ever be
alright.
buffing, but I have seen JD with some moves, so I don't think I can throw this away.
Can
Even
John
though you're
have...
hating it, you
I mean,
obviously
you
hate it.
expect him to 3-bet ace queen, I guess.
King 10.
He has fold, that's a great fold.
I
Wow.
folded it.
Let's see the two. The
Show
two.
one, show one. Pick it, let Martin pick it.
Ace 5 of diamonds.
That may be a spot where the overbet perhaps has saved Martins. Good table here. It's 3.5 million in earnings. He's going to raise with ace 3. Kozlov is going to flatten it on +2. And Ovcharov with pocket queens. Under the gun +3. He does 3-bet as you would expect. He has less than 30 bigs. Novikova will give up her big blind. Markov folds. Kozlov. He's got to go 175 more out of position. Ovcharov has 3-bets from early action, but he's not ready to give up just yet. No. Well, I was going to say there aren't many flops Kozlov's going to like, but this is one of them. Middle set. And Ovcharov quickly bets his overpair and spade draw.
All in.
And Kozlov check jams. Ovcharov is going to, of course, call and need help if he wants to run down Kozlov's set. Turn jack of spades. Well, there it is. That is a flush for Ovcharov. Kozlov, so can now make a full house to win this pot. He does exactly that, running at jacks. See, Ovcharov eliminated. And Kozlov takes down a 2.5 million chip pot. Well, Chris is going to raise in position.
Limp.
I don't think he realised there has been a limp when he's...
I mean, if people don't know you, the limp from under the gun is frequently not re-raised because, you know, it is the kind of thing that people do with aces.
Yeah, looking at the size, Chris sort of looked up after he made the bet. I don't think he realised he only limp, but of course he would still play this hand. With that information, makes Anthony's situation a little different because he has ace-queen suited, And he's now playing against a raise after a limp, but where the raiser didn't realise there had been a limp, so the ranges are different, but he's still got to worry about the under the guns range. So I think he does the best thing here, and just flat call with ace queen suited, a fine hand to go multi-way. Roberto, ace 4 suited, of course he's also in, and now Yanni in at a discount with ace 10 of hearts. So all sorts of things going on here. 4 very playable hands. What chance of the case ace, Andy?
What the chance? Even money, either it comes or it doesn't.
There we go, correct answer.
That's why I call him. Business. I like it. Like 4? 4 deuces is a big.
Let's have an interesting flop here.
Queen 5-3. We had 3 suited aces, so of course it comes the other suit. Anthony, though, with top pair and the backdoor spade draw and the button. Everything looking good for him. Roberto going to come out firing with a gut shot. Never slows down. It's hard to see how he lost the last longer bet.
Yeah. And therefore your conclusion that he always seems to be wearing these outfits makes sense as well.
Yeah.
How many?
Chris, seen enough of Roberto to know 9s is worth a call here. And Anthony with an interesting spot here, whether to raise or call. They're pretty deep, so I'd lean towards a call. Keep some of those weaker hands in. He knows the bad cards are diamonds. In this case, it doesn't have to be. But not too many bad cards aside from a diamond. 8 of spades is pretty gin, gives him the nut flush draw. Roberto, I mean, come on, Roberto, you've got to slow down eventually. This is crazy. I mean, this is being a, you know, I appreciate he's going as aggressive as possible, but this is burning money now.
The only thing is they are very deep, so a re-raise here means that Anthony's committing his entire stack.
Oh, Anthony's never raising. He's got top pair, top kicker, and the nut flush draw. He's going to let Roberto dig his own grave.
Let's see if Roberto can hit a mouse.
Oh
yes, he's
my
hit the mouse.
God.
He's hit the mouse. That's called the baby bounce, boys.
There is no justice for Anthony as Roberto.
Now, the question is, how much will Roberto bet? I mean, he's hit the rat, the duck. No, the rat's the 3, the mouse or the duck.
I mean, I'm getting confused. What's a 5 other than a 5?
It's a 5.
Oh, okay, there's no name for this, okay. So now he's made gin.
Value bet, clear value bet. He wants
going
to make
big.
absolute... No, he's not that big.
He's pretty big. He's going pot, over pot, 980.
No, he's not. He's not going to 980. He's going about 400 or 500.
No, you see those pink chips, those red chips, they're 500s, Andy. I know you probably got that far on a tournament for a while, but
how much does he bet? He's got a red chip.
Yeah,
I didn't
red
see
chips
that.
in
Sorry.
play. And usually out before those come into play.
Now, personally, I think this is a mistake. He's bet too much, but let's see.
I think it's getting a lot harder for Anthony now, but the diamonds have missed. So I think what hands does Roberto 5-3 with flank from the small? 5s and 3s, obviously prime candidates. Missed diamonds, there are a lot of. Of course, he could have a hand like 4-6 or ace-4 with diamond draws that got there. May have a hand like 6-7 of spades that kind of stabbed the flop, picked up extra equity.
I mean, if he's called in this, he's
he does call. I think this is a good call. Against Roberto, you just look at his...
You got to feel sad.
Look at that face. 3 outed. And Roberto getting max value on the river. And I think this is a call for Anthony. You just seeing what we've seen from Roberto. He's playing a little bit above the clouds.
Snap history. And Duhamel has one of those funky hands that like
that can actually block it's a blocker, isn't it?
Right.
And he's trying to raise an amount where Duhamel will perceive there's fold equity, but Duhamel just gave a tell. Do you see that? If you rewind your T-bill, you'll see that he gulped and was sad.
Uh-oh, here comes
This,
Trickett.
by the way,
This might be the end of Trickett.
almost for sure all in. He knows the dynamic.
Done.
I think this is an all-in from Trickett.
He has a lot of
It's so sick because, you know what, if they didn't have the history, it'd be easy to fold. And the math is, it's an okay fold, but the history is nagging him. Is he just going to flat?
I mean, if he does anything...
He could make it like 115 and fold. He can go 115, but he has to call. The stacks are too small. He has to call.
But he's done that to induce. He has not done that to pass, right?
100.
Well, it's interesting. Antonio does have 345. He made it how much? 100? Yeah, he has to call now. He's priced in. He's just going to see that.
And he actually covers Antonio, doesn't he? So
yeah, he's calling.
Oh, he
whatever.
did re-raise.
Yeah, to 113. Now he's priced in. If Antonio shoves, he's calling. It's just now. It's just, you know,
All in.
Now Sam knows he's beat, but he has to call. He's sick.
Go.
He certainly does.
So he was hoping it was a race, and now he's got the bad news.
He's kind of gotten on the wrong end of some of these
That's
tonight.
a tough spot. He was admittedly in a tough spot, and that hurts.
هنوز کارا نیومده مامی 10 نیاد No 10 mom No 10 She's gonna have a heart attack Mom don't have a heart attack okay
Oh, that's
So
a
far,
huge.
And I'm not actually sure if Trickett does even cover Antonio
got
here.
the flush draw.
Well you are in the club business
Oh, yeah.
Don't succeed
He's got the
in the
flush.
club business Please That's
I think.
Now it's 2 outs.
Yeah, down to 2-8.
Don't do it.
Don't do it
I told you when you say no 10, it makes a 10 materialize. Never say no 10.
Yeah, you want to say queen or 3. You want to say the cards you want,
All
not
the
the ones you
poker
don't
gods
want.
here is 10.
Right, they don't know
Did
yes
I hear
and no.
someone calling for a 10?
The poker gods have said
can't even
their
believe
piece,
it.
and look at Sam Trickett.
On the river.
Sam Trickett has 876,000.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Okay we're even now for 1 draw
Look at Hollywood decision here.
And he does fold.
He doesn't fold.
Yeah, look at these 2 big stacks as well.
525.
Playing 13 million effective. What a great fold it was of 9s with kings lurking behind and 10 to the opener.
12 million.
Good thing for him, Michael did open. Imagine if it followed around to him with 9s on the button.
1.4.
Does re-raise. It's a horrible spot for Michael. The only man at the table who covers him is the 1-3 betting him. He does have position though.
He has position and he has a lot of chips.
He does indeed call.
Go.
Let's see if he goes with stage 2.
King 10-4.
Well, ace, ace, deuce. Bit of a killer. 2 aces, not 1. Much better for both players' hands.
6 check.
Yeah, we'll check it over. As you'd expect them to do with pretty much every hand on that kind of board, right?
Yeah.
3.2 million in pot. He does check back. Turn is a 4. Good card for both players.
Pierre is gonna check it out. 1.1.
Let's see how well Johnny knows his man.
Not that well.
1.5. Close enough, we'll give you that one. And it does come, Michael. Pulls the 1.5 million. Pot swells to 6.2.
Can he do it? Yes, he can.
Wow, that is why you called.
6 check.
And Pierre checks. Michael now. Obviously, we'll have to size his bet thinking Pierre. The only way it gets paid off, right, is if Pierre has this kind of hand, kings, queens. A long time tracking this bet out. And it is quite a sizable one. It's like 3.5. 3.6.
Well, that's cool.
3.6.
It's a big bet.
600.
It's just over half the pot. Let me see. Pierre probably doesn't think he's lost in Sand on the River. Really giving him
No.
credit for an ace, right?
Tennis blank.
Most likely would have played an ace this way.
He called.
He does call.
6 call.
It's the bad news. So
Disgusting.
the biggest pot we've seen on this table, 13.4 million. Yeah, pretty disgusted with the outcome of that hand. Michael climbs up